Welcome to Lady Cece's World, where we engage, educate, and elevate you to be your absolute authentic self from the inside out. I am your host, none other than Lady Cee Cee herself. So let's get to it. I hope you all are having an amazing day today. What I wanted to talk to you a little bit about is simply do not be ashamed to fail. Drop the mic. I'm done. Do not be afraid to fail. Some of you don't try nothing because you are afraid to fail. That saddens me. I believe we miss out on the shots never taken. Don't be afraid to fail. Here's why. It takes time to learn things. It takes time to grow. It takes the time it takes. And if you are afraid to fail, you will never take a leap. It's nothing to be ashamed about. I fail all the time. And I have to go back and revisit it. No, it's not fun because I want to win. I don't like failure. But I learned to love it because it teaches me what not to do. Think about that. It simply teaches me what not to do. And those lessons in and of itself are blessings. And some of you are ashamed to fail because your parents have put so much unnecessary pressure on you to be the doctor, the lawyer, the entrepreneur, the teacher, because we got a family full of teachers. So, what does that mean? You all need to make the decision that you're going to do what it is that you want to do that makes you happy and fulfilled, but also contributes to the greater good of humanity. It's not just about you. And that's where a lot of people get it twisted. It's like, it's about me, my foe, and no more. That's a selfish attitude because you will need somebody in this life at some point or another. And if you don't show yourself friendly, you won't have no friends. I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth. You won't have no friends. So, what is the thing that you've been thinking about doing? Let's sit for a moment with that. I'm going to give it a few seconds. What is the thing that you thought about doing that you never did? Because you allowed fear to get in the way, which is false evidence appearing real. Now, there's some healthy fears. So I don't mean go jump in the alligator swamp or foolishness like that. But go after that job you said you wanted, if you want a job. Build that business you say you wanted. But you have to be willing to fail. It's just that simple. You have to be willing to say, oops, that didn't quite work out the way I was hoping. So let me give it another try. And then do it. And then if for some reason that fails, then we got to get some other ears and eyes on it. And that's okay too. You got to be okay with not being perfect. Please, I implore you, do not try to be perfect. That is what I used to do. I'm not perfect. Never will be. Don't really want to be either. But it's important for us all to go for it, to not be ashamed to fail, to feel the fear, do it anyway. Ask yourself, why am I afraid? Why is doing this making me nervous, even thinking about it? And wait for a response. Wait for a response. And it'll come to you, and it may not be fireworks or flashing lights and all of that, but don't be ashamed to fail. what I would admonish you to do is to fail, but fail forward and do it fast. So if you're going to fail, be like, oh, that didn't work. All right, let me figure out why. Okay, this was good. Let me keep this over here. This was crap. We're going to get rid of that. And let me reach out because I need somebody to flesh this out with. There are people right now in your life that are willing to help you soar, that are willing to see you win, but you haven't asked them. But that's a whole nother conversation. I just don't want you to be ashamed of failing. We all done it. I've done it over and over and over again. So, what is the thing or things that you have to release so that you are no longer shameful of failing in your life? Sit with that for a second. Because only you know. It is absolutely important that you understand that if Thomas Edison wouldn't have failed and kept trying, we all be in the dark. So that is the point to really think about the fact that you have something in your hands that could be a blessing, but yet you choose not to because you don't want to fail. Babies, I have failed miserably in my life. It's not going to quit me from keeping trying. Because eventually, we're going to strike the vein. And then what happens? When we strike the vein, we win. I win. You win. The person who needed what I had to offer, they win. They win. So, simply put, don't be ashamed to fail. Because you will be absolutely fine when you dust yourself up and try it again. That's all I have for you now. Thank you for joining Lady Ceece's World, where we engage, educate, and elevate you. Remember, be real, be true, be authentic, and be you, because you are certainly more than enough. And guess what, y'all? I love y'all, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it but love me back, and your girl will take that. If you need to reach me, you can hit me up on all social media platforms at I am Lady Cee Cee, except for TikTok. It would be Cee Cee the Lady. That's CEE, the lady on TikTok. If you want to send me an email because you have questions and or concerns, or you need some resources, support, something, reach me at coachcc@gmail.com. That's coachcc@gmail.com. So be good to yourself, everybody, and to each other. I'll see you next time.